Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the live streams. We had to do some structuring in terms of live stream, in terms of how long it's going to take. The last slide we have taken like a few days, and also to get the new office getting started. So today's topic is London session entries. We'll be looking at the entries. We're going to get a trade. Yo, Kevin. Kevin.
Yeah. I'm back.
What about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are looking at London session. Hoping we're going to get a trade before 12.
I hope so.
Already there's a breakout. The Asian session high.
Yeah.
However, it was not sustained.
GJGU.
Sorry, EJ.
GJGU.
EJ. I'm looking at an EJ. I think EJ has a better chance of being bullish. Reason being, okay, the background music iko juu au iko chini? Iko juu sana?
Iko juu kidogo, yeah. Hapo iko sawa. Iko sawa.
Iko sawa? Yeah, so there's something I would like us to touch in the London session entries, because we don't depend on one particular strategy. The most important thing is to understand. The most important thing is to understand the price action. You know.
Yeah.
So even if you are using breakouts, if you look at this, let me draw this again. If you look at this, we have this breakout, right?
Yeah.
That happened before London session. And then there was a rate. So this one has to be our entry, correct?
Yeah.
However, it has been, if we took this trade, we would have been taken out, right? I did not take this trade. I haven't taken this trade. Reason being, this is the Asian session high.
Yeah.
This is the Asian session high, which was the high that was tested severally, and then it was broken by this candle, and then it was retested. If we go down to 5 minutes, this is what happened: broken, retested.
Yeah.
So therefore, if we would be taking, this would have been our entry, correct?
Yeah.
Because this was the test. This was the second test. This one, the third one, and then broken, then retested. That's why I prefer using the 5 minutes. So if we took this one, okay, I did not take this one because of the market. This one would have been around 10 pips. So after 10 pips, I usually moved my stop loss and break even. So probably I would have been taken out. The reason why I did not take it is if you go to the macro, if you go down to the macro, this is how it looks. Let's start with the daily. I think I was looking at the daily. Yes, I was looking at the daily. You see, price is doing is in a bullish run, in a bullish trend, right?
Yeah.
This one is a clear bullish trend. This one This one is you can say it's a pullback. And
Yeah.
then price was rejected at this particular high. And then it was rejected once, and then twice. So what I'm expecting today is the daily structure. Um, there was no continuation during London session. Let's see. You see what happened yesterday? This, uh, this is what happened yesterday. Let's look at the 15 minutes. Price came from the low and it pushed back and it went 20. No.
Yeah.
So what I was expecting today is that price to do a retrace a little bit up to this level, up to this level. These are an area of interest. Let me take a look out. These are area of interest because this was the Asian high. You see, so I was
Yeah.
expecting price to do a retracement
I
during
agree
London.
with you.
Yeah, I was expecting price to do this up to this level, and then I start looking for entries. Today, in short, what I was expecting is a daily structure range, and since in the macro price is bullish, so we expect a breakout to happen the opposite direction of
Downwards.
macro,
Yeah.
right? So I was
Yeah.
expecting this, and then I was expecting maybe a W, and then I was expecting this. You see, I was expecting this one scenario. The other scenario I was expecting, um, I was expecting price to push to do this. This was the Asian, and then push, and then come back. However, it is exactly what played out, but it's exactly what played out, but it's still not convincing. There's there's a there's a concept um, like this is the this is in line with the macro, and then a pullback, and then an accumulation. So none of these happened. None of these happened. Therefore, I did not take this trade for that particular reason. And then there is something also. We have, I don't know if you're aware of the institutional levels. Are you aware of the institutional
No, not
levels?
really. No, no, no.
Institutional levels are the whole numbers. I've factored that in my entries. Actually, these days I get quite good entries with around even 5 pips stop loss.
Eh,
Yeah, quite good entries.
let
Now,
me know the concept.
yeah, it is whole numbers. In this case, we are at a zone of 128 to 129. Therefore, we have 128.5. 128.
Y.5. Y.5.
Sorry?
Y.5 and 0.6 and 1.4.
Because it is a whole number, and then it is what the institutions. Remember the market makers. If uh, if you're aware of the forex structure, we have guys we are calling the market makers, the institutions, big banks, right? Now, the big banks usually don't transact using, can I say, like, they usually transact using whole numbers. If it is 100 shillings, it's 100 shillings, or it's 100 shillings and 50 bob, not 100 shillings and 70. They like the whole numbers. Are we good? Like
Yeah, yeah.
a whole number is one, right?
Yeah.
Like in this case, the whole number here is 129.
True.
Sindio?
Yeah.
So 129 exact. It should be 129 exact. And then we go to the half of the whole number. Will be
Oh,
29 and
point.
20.5. Sindio?
Yeah.
And then we go to the quarter of that. So
Two,
we'll have
two, two, five.
2.5,
250.
right? 250, we'll have 250 and we'll have
750.
128, 750.
Yeah.
Let me show you something interesting. And then in this case, it is 250, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 129.25. 250. That is 252. Let's be precise. 25. And then here it will be 128, 25,
250.
250. Now, yeah, I want you to look at what price is doing at this particular zone. Look at this particular zone. Price was
Yeah.
rejected at it was the same high of the Asian session that price
Yeah.
was rejected, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. Price was rejected exactly at 128.5.
Yeah.
You see, here,
And
see it was
500.
there 500, it was as though look at this. Yeah, I'm going to show you something else about the Fibonacci so that you get
Okay.
sweet spot. Okay, okay, it is called sweet spot. This strategy is being taught by ICT. I don't know if you know ICT. ICT is,
Yeah.
I think, an event or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, ICT. It is not my strategy. I've learned from him.
Okay.
So, these are concept of institutional levels. If you look at here, 129 is the same spot that was. Let's have a clear look. You see,
Yeah. Resistance support. Resistance support.
so the institutional levels is where now the big banks used to make transactions.
Orders.
You know, to make orders, to accumulate orders in terms of even because remember these institutional levels they do business with each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means I don't know if you're aware of how the Kenyan market works. If Equity Bank they are required to have a certain they are required to have a certain amount of money at the end of the day. So then what they do, they usually borrow either from central bank or from another bank. Don't know if you're aware of that.
No, you know.
You
But I
don't
hear
know?
that they balance their math at the end of the day.
Exactly. Now, during balancing, you find that they have a deficit. So they'll have to balance it now with another bank. Maybe they have to borrow from another bank. Now, this is what happens. That's why you see that during session changeover, you'll see spread ongezeka, you'll see there's some liquidity, it's because there's those interbank transfers. And they are doing in large volumes. You get it? Now that's why
Yeah.
they do now this is what I'm expecting. I had several confluences as to why price was rejected here. I did not take this trade. Reason being it was not sustained above this institutional level.
Yeah.
Now what I'm expecting price to come to this level. To this level. This is where I'm expecting price to come. Because it's an institutional level of 129. Now, this is the best part. So this was the Asian high.
Yeah.
This was the Asian low.
Yeah.
So what I'm hoping is that price will come. Is price will do this. Will come to this level. Do something this. Now, I'll wait for the rejection at this zone and then enter the 5 pip stop loss.
Hmm.
Yes. So it will complete the daily structure. However,
Yeah.
if it takes out at this, I'll wait for it at this level. Yes. Now this one is to get now those precise entries. Those exact entries that unaingia tu kwa trade and then you have like can I say zero drawdown? Like yesterday's trade. Let me show you the yesterday's trade.
In the EJ,
Ilikuwa GU. Yesterday I took GU.
ulitrade G sikuwa
Yes.
ikiwa so clear.
Yeah, this
Although
one.
I saw it later on.
You saw it later on.
There's something that I've been observing. If the market make a trend, if it make a trend like it have like 3 or 4 touches, there's a probability it is going to reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you what I had yesterday. I didn't take, but it's something I've been observing while I'm doing my back testing.
To share with me the chart, and then I put it on.
Yeah, let me give you a spot.
Kevin,
Yeah.
hello?
Almost in a minute. So
Yeah,
yeah, in a minute.
let me get something and then I come back. Let me get some water.
Okay.
Yes, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, would you check the chat in the message in the messenger?
Uh, oh, your private chat. Let me see.
Yeah. There is that circling over there.
Yeah?
The circling in a minute. Hello. Okay. So. Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let me see first if I
Yeah.
can get a trade on this. I'm
Okay.
thinking of taking
Geo.
Geo. I'm thinking
I'm
of taking
actually
Geo.
I'm in Geo and GJ.
Buy yourselves.
Buys.
Buy.
Yeah, I'll send you my chat view.
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking it. Let me see.
Although it's almost hitting my stop. I don't know why I don't know I'm getting in trades very early. Immediately after seeing a sell or a buy kind I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it if this will be my entry.
A minute, let me just pause you for
Just mute. Okay, so guys, we have a possible buys for Geo. If it touches this particular zone, that is let me be exact. This trade is still institutional trading. Okay, the institutional level, you're getting this. You're sniping the entries. So you have 139.5. So that is the institutional level. The next one is now this one is for the purpose of getting those precise entries with almost zero drawdown. So price was rejected here. So if you check this, now this will be my entry. This will be my first entry. At let's see, it's 139.6. If it takes me out, my next entry will be 139.5. If it takes me out, I'm done for the day until tomorrow. But let's wait and see how this 1 hour candle closes. We have another 32 minutes. Actually, let's say the 30 minutes. The 30 minutes just rejected the high of the Asian session. However, this pinning top is the one that is making me not to enter now. We might see some bearish momentum up to maybe this level on 39.59. That is another like 6 pips. Remember, our risk management is either 10 pips or less, and the stop loss has to be in line with market structure. So our stop loss is put where the trade has been invalidated. So let's see. Let's see how it plays out. This is the 30-minute time frame. I'm expecting it might go down up to here. That's on 39.5. If it closes bearish, my entry would be at 139.58. It will be at 139.5. If it closes as a strong bearish candle, so far not trade for the day, but I'm expecting to take this trade. Let's look at how it correlates with the dollar index. Dollar is pumping up. Reason as to why we're seeing GU dropping. Let's see how the treasury bonds look like. The 10 year are pumping up the same. So let's see GU, the GU. Let's look at GG. GG is not dropping that much. That means it is the dollar that is moving GU. Let's look at EJ. Yes, EJ is heading. You see, the candle has closed below this moving average, the 14 moving average. So I'm expecting some bearish momentum up to this particular zone. However, the macro is bullish, so we are looking for buy entries. Remember, if you don't go against the macro, the chances of price taking you out in a macro trend is very fast. So we'll wait for price to retrace up to this level. Was to get some entries, I'll get they can do a quick scan. See the closure, let's say oops. Let's look at 5 minutes. These are good quick scalpers. Let's see how the 5 minute closes. Yeah, these one follow our principles.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a possible quick scalp.
In EJ, yeah.
Maybe 10 to 20 pips.
That's possible.
But I'm waiting for to see how prices closes. To see there's a momentum. There's a small momentum, not a big one. This one is like a 20 pips. Then we have a small accumulation that is happening here. That is accumulation of 5 pips. So maybe we have another 10 pips to draw. Maybe up to here that is 4 pips. So already 20 covered. So let's see
Yeah.
how this 5 minute closes. And then I think I'll jump in for a small scalp.
Look at my analysis for the same.
Oh, for the same.
Yeah, there's something actually I've been discovering in if there is an uptrend for some time, there's a probability, even if it is not in line with the macro, there must be an induction downwards or upwards. Like after 3 or 4 touches, there must be a reversal somewhere. And
Okay,
that's the
let's
same
try.
concept in the
I take the second
message.
chart on
Take the second.
the second
Take
one.
the second first. The first. Is it the first or second? The one, the latest.
The latest, the one that at
Yeah.
11, 11 to 12.
Yeah. The one on EJ.
Down on AJ. Yeah, there we have it.
What's up?
Sorry?
I
You
cannot
have
see
sent
anything. Yeah.
you have sent via WhatsApp or
The streamer, the StreamYard, whatever message.
copy link, paste link, paste and go. I bet this is the one.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
So if you look at that trend, it has been trending upwards. So if you check, there are about 4 taps. So today we had like an area of resistance. You see, along that on the which thing is this? The trend, the lower trend line, the lower one, the lower trend line.
Yes.
People anticipating what? A buy at the moment. That's why we are saying the probability of the market going down, because on that resistance, there are some who are expecting a buy when it hit that support. But the break currently proves that the market is going to go down. And if you put the EMS, there's a probability we are going to have a cross. And the same thing I've been observing almost in the setup is occurring severally.
Okay.
If you also look at yesterday around what? Around 4.
4 p.m.
Yeah, in the same chart.
Yeah, this one.
On that, yeah, if you look back, you see that we had a trend downwards. Hold.
Okay.
So on that resistant trend, people maybe anticipated another sell, but the market went up. And if you put the EMAs, there was a ECR on that at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, and the same
Now,
thing I was trying to demonstrate with the GU. Now the first link. If you open the first link, you see the same thing.
let me look at it.
Would you open the first link? Only that I'm not confident to trade that setup, but I'll be trying soon with very low risk.
Okay, this is for the sales.
Yeah, no, for the buys. It was for the buys.
It was for the buys. I'm seeing
Yeah.
you. Oh, it was for the buy.
Yesterday, I cannot see it on your chat.
Oh,
The
only,
GU. Yes.
only shared it myself.
Oh,
Roll it out. Okay, this one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the circled zone, you see the market has been trading downwards, isn't it? Even though it is on a micro, on a 5 minutes, somehow it is trading downwards. So at that time where the circling is, we were almost London, the New York session, isn't it? The reversal. So
Okay,
on
where?
that
Oh, here.
line, yeah,
Okay.
kwa the circle. So
Mm-hmm.
that zone, some more people expecting the market is going to hit the trend line and go downwards, but actually it
Okay.
went upwards. And if you put the ECR, you realize that was another good entry, and I'm pretty sure you took that trade.
Yeah, yeah. I think I even got it at around here.
Where?
Okay, let me explain to you why
Uh,
I took it. Um, there's a concept that I'm still, can I say, perfecting.
uh-huh.
What did I put it down? It is called, you get to for you to get the snipe entries,
Mm-hmm.
to snipe your trades, like
Mm-hmm.
okay, you have identified your position, but remember
Mm-hmm.
sometimes price usually takes you out and then it rallies towards where you wanted it to go. I think you have
Yeah.
experienced that. It will
Yeah.
take you out around here and then it rallies.
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
I've found a way to. Actually, I'm in an EJ trade. I told you, like I told you, I'm in an
Yeah.
EJ trade. I did not update it. Now, my EJ trade was around here after it got
Mm-hmm.
rejected, but because of spreads, it's around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Now this is another challenge in live streams. You don't get to update. So I'm expecting price to come up to here.
Yeah.
Now the reason, let me
Mm-hmm.
show you something. Let me explain this entry first. Now we
Mm-hmm.
have, should I remove everything?
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I think everything is important. You see these particular rejections,
Mm-hmm.
zones. These are I call them zones. Like,
Yeah.
price was rejected here. That is on a daily.
Mm.
And then we had another rejection here.
Yeah.
And then we have another rejection here. This is not for the macro. This is
Yeah.
only to get the dailies, like
Yeah.
for the daily. Now, if you zoom in, you'll find if you zoom in, you'll see that at this particular zone, it's the same zone that was rejected here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And then if you look at this, this was during agent session. It was
Mm-hmm.
rejected several times. It returned out to be a support here. Price
Mm-hmm.
went up like I think 10 pips,
Mm-hmm.
and then it came back. It was
Mm-hmm.
rejected again. It was broken. You see, there's some.
Mm-hmm.
These are the area of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is the same area that was broken here, and then this kind of played around with this particular
Yeah.
zone. Now, this is where now you involve your ECR with
Yeah.
now this kind of price action.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you like can I say perfect? Like for me, I trade
Mm-hmm.
ECR.
Mm.
That is my entry method.
Yeah.
However, I have to have confirmations. You don't
True.
enter into any CR, correct? If you enter
Yeah.
into this across, it has
Mm.
been taken out.
Yeah.
So you look whereby, because remember, the moving averages reflect the price action. They follow the price.
Sure.
So you have to look at how the price is behaving, and then
Mm-hmm.
now you combine that with now the ECR. Now you're going to get like can I say a perfect entry? You're going to get a more probable entry.
High probability.
Yeah, high probability. English in Kizungu, my friend. Ngumu. Yeah. So the reason I was interested in this one, actually,
Uh-huh.
this one I've seen it even during this time. I was not anticipating it.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is a quick one. I'm expecting price to come here. So
Mm-hmm.
I've taken a quick scalp.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Entry is here.
Mm-hmm.
Stop loss now is above here, this particular
Mm-hmm.
zone. I
Mm-hmm.
think stop loss, let me see from my phone. Stop loss is 10 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 pips. It's around, actually, it's very, I think I'm going to reduce it to around 5 or 6 pips.
By the way, I've had a problem with the stop loss. I'm almost increasing it beyond 10 because somehow if I take exactly 10, I miss the trade. I'm taken out and the trade goes my way.
Okay. Now,
Especially the GU, the pounds currency pairs.
mhm.
10 they almost hit me and reverses.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see whether I can bring it down to 10 and be comfortable with 10.
What you should do,
Mm-hmm.
the problem is not your stop loss.
Hmm?
The problem, I'm not going to say it is a problem, or
Mm-hmm.
should I say it's a problem because it has to be solved. Let's say it's a problem. Cynthia.
Uh-huh.
Now this problem is that the problem is not your stop loss; it is your entry.
Yeah.
Because if you had an entry here, your
Uh-huh.
stop loss is pips will be taken out with this one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, if I had my sell entry at ease,
Mm-hmm.
right now you got to stress.
Yeah.
Like I'm in small profit, uh, but sina ile wasiwasi kubwa,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, tension hakuna. So you should work on your entries. Leave alone stop loss. Actually,
Yeah.
stop loss. You should not. Actually, you should reduce it to maybe even less than 10 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is my thinking. Actually,
Or
right now,
maybe
what is
because the
yes,
issue is assume
yes.
I wait and the trade goes my way. You see, that's a problem. And you don't know how much more the more part it is going to retrace to give you a very good entry. I don't know
Now,
that there's a trade that happened on eCard. I think
uh-huh,
it was on Monday, I guess so. Yeah, it
yes,
was on Monday. That was a perfect trade, and I will share with you my analysis. It was so
okay.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Had you waited, maybe you would miss the entire flow. Let me share this thing on Monday.
Actually, price is working on the low.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it breaks this one, we will head to this. My stop loss is currently 5 p. I think I need to update this one.
I think Luke is the guy that I saw is trading with even 2.5, 2.6, 6 pips.
Yes. That day is awesome. Actually, it's the reason as to why I decided to work on my stop loss.
Hey,
We
that's
have talked. Actually, when I entered the academy,
mhm,
the first academy, he was my godfather.
mhm.
Yeah, so basically, he's the one who did most of my, can I say, training.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Would you check the e-card? E-card on Monday. Have a look at that thing that I'm saying. If the market trend in a certain direction and we have like 3 or 4 tabs, there's a probability it is going to reverse. So on Monday, the hitting of the lower trend line, that one you see most of the people saw it like a rejection. Somehow it would reject and go up, but actually it was to hit every buy out and sell more. And around that zone, we had an ECR. So somehow I'm even seeing the setups before, even without the ECR. And I know there
Even
is an obvious ECR which is going to happen, but on a certain condition. If something happens, then I will anticipate an ECR.
okay, let me have a look at it.
As you look, another issue now is the targets. You see, sometimes I'm targeting, by then my focus nowadays is 30 pips per trade, whether I'm
Mm-hmm.
kicked out or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but you find after that pips there is a good flow, 50, 100, like on Monday. So
What is
my issue
what?
actually be what do I do so that I catch the entire thing, at least 60, 70 from one trade.
Okay, for the taking profits, you
Mhm,
should okay. Let me say
mhm,
one. You should work
mhm.
on you should not target pips.
Hmm,
I think if you target pips, you are getting it wrong. What
mhm,
you should be targeting, you should be
mhm,
targeting the structure. You
mhm,
see, how it
mhm,
prices. In this case, I've not
mhm,
targeted pips. This is
mhm,
my entry. This is my
mhm,
target. Why?
mhm,
Because price is going to work on this and then probably reverse.
Mm-hmm.
You see, now as I'm getting this entry here,
Mm-hmm.
I get around 15 pips.
Mm-hmm.
So my expectation,
Mm-hmm.
just a minute, I pull my charger. Just a minute.
Okay.
Yo, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
your stop loss and take profits,
Mm-hmm.
they should be. The person is sending me analysis. Your, your stop loss and take profits should
Mm-hmm.
be should be in line with the market structure.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like
Yeah.
you just don't place randomly your stop loss and you place randomly your take
Mm-hmm.
profits. It
Mm-hmm.
has to be precise. It has to
Mm-hmm.
be like you see, like my stop loss.
To have a
Here's
motive.
my okay. The thing is, we are following the price. Remember that
Mm-hmm.
everything that we are using
Mm-hmm.
is working on the price, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
in case I did 10 pips for this entry, 10
Mm-hmm.
pips is even above the high of today.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
actually 10 pips is here for this particular trade that is active, which has
Yeah.
gone to the northern hemisphere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you see, my entry,
Mm-hmm.
before I even put my entry, I've even
Mm-hmm.
looked at the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, since it is a sell,
Mm-hmm.
my stop loss has to be above the high of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're getting me.
Yeah.
Um, my take profit is
Mm-hmm.
not standard. My take profit
Mm-hmm.
is below the low of the day, whereby I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting price to to work on these lows. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is my take profit zone. And the reason why I'm using it as a take profit is that I'm expecting price to come back at this particular zone and then
Mm-hmm.
continue. So let me see. Let me see your e-card.
Okay. On Monday.
E-card on Monday. Let me just use my chart
Yeah.
for easy interpretation. On Monday,
Mm-hmm.
Monday was first.
Mm-hmm. If you look on Monday, you can see that. Would you what do we call it? You zoom it in a little bit on Monday. Yeah, if you zoom it in,
Mm-hmm.
you will
I
see
saw
that we
like
is
this.
is that one zooming in or zooming out?
I don't know.
The one that presses everything together.
It presses like
Yeah,
this.
that's a zooming in. Yeah.
Oh, it's not out.
Okay. Over there. So if you look at on 25th, from 25th we had a reversal. So we had an uptrend which was correcting, uptrend, correcting. If you draw a trend line on the lower side, that is on the left side, you can see we have like 4 tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a high probability on Monday, not that on Monday as such, and this is something that I've been observing. There's a probability after 3 or 4 taps, there will be a reversal because some people are seeing higher highs. So on Monday, they saw more higher highs. So they bought over there on Monday. That is around the breakout of London. And at that point, an ECR formed, and we had a very good sell.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
assuming I took this trade, let me assume because I don't trade Chicago.
My 30 pips worked, but we had a very good trade after 30 pips.
So, an assumption is that your trade was
Around there, yeah.
more
Look
than
at
1
30, but it ended 100.
Yeah. Now, there's one thing. If I put this trade, let me see. Let me just draw this one. An intraday. So this is an this is one. And then this was the low of yesterday. This was the high. So let me see. Let me have a look at what is happening to my EJ before I look at. Let me see what's happening to my. I'm expecting it to make me some money.
Daily food.
It's not bad. It's still active. So let's go back to your. Yes.
Actually, EJ is behaving the same as ECAD currently.
Okay. I think what is moving forward is
Is Euro.
euro. Euro is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, if my entry was here, there's another zone. This area. You see how perfectly it fits. Like if you follow price action, your areas, your entries become perfect, almost perfect. If you follow price action. So this one will be my area. You see, I'm looking it from this side. Worked on, worked on, worked on, worked on. And then it was broken.
Broken.
Price came back to this.
Retest.
And, this would have been. It is the same law of the Asian session. You see,
Yeah, yeah,
then another name to test it.
yeah,
So my entry would have been here
yeah,
in accordance to my system. So
yeah.
mine was okay. Don't take partial profits. I usually take the whole profit. It's either I'm in the trade or not. Actually, I would not have held up to here. My take profit would have been here. Reason being, I'm expecting price to react on this particular zone. I'm expecting a pullback.
So do you trail your stop loss or you just put a target?
I don't put a target. I work on the structure. If this trade is active from this particular zone, I see from yesterday this was a zone of interest. This was the low of yesterday. So even if price is moving is in a bearish momentum, we know it has to pull back. That is something. Price has to pull
Yeah,
back. So
yeah,
I don't like the pullbacks. Actually, I hate pullbacks. You
yeah,
know that they will take you out even at break even.
yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
might see like it's do this and then probably and then it
yeah,
does something like this very fast and go like this.
yeah.
So what I usually do, I look at the structure. So yesterday this was the low. So if I get into this trade, I know. You see, even if I took, if this was the entry, this one would have been 10 pips, 20 pips. That is. So if this was the entry, so the target would have been around 40 or 30 pips. Not target, but my TP would have been this that 39, actually 39 or 35, because of the spread that have been around 30 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just follow the structure. I'm not yet there at holding the trades for the whole of the day. If I get 30 or 40, most of the time my trades are usually 30 to 40 pips. Yeah, if I follow the structure.
Okay.
Let me show you like yesterday. Oh, this baby is giving me money. I forgot to share with somebody. Someone is expecting me to share with them my trades,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot. So you see, it is working at this low.
Yeah, yeah.
So the target
So,
is to.
so you are
Sorry,
not trailing your stop loss at all.
I don't. So let's look at yesterday GU. 15 minutes.
Yeah, but just explain your yesterday's deal.
Yesterday GU. Yeah, this one. Look at this trade. This trade was awesome. Am I trading? Am I taking GU today? Let me just check all this. So yesterday, this is what I saw in GU. This was the low. I started with usually start with the higher time frames. Then I usually don't have these Emmas. Emmas are just for entries.
Yeah.
So this is what I saw. I started with this zone. This is a swing high. Swing high. And then I saw this one. Area.
Yeah.
Then there's this area. You see, I'm starting from the left.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I go towards the side. I don't start from today. I start from what happened. I go left. I start from the left.
Yeah.
And then remember, it is a zone. It is not a
Yeah.
particular area. It's just
Yeah.
a zone. Then you down now to the lower time frames to get the entries. Then also we have this one. So we have this one. When I'm looking at the zones, I look at the highs. Like you see this high, it was the same high that's detected here. And then
Yeah.
it was down on this.
Yeah.
Because you can see here,
Mm-hmm.
the candlesticks are leaving liquids and they're closing above this particular area.
Yeah.
You get it? And then there's
Yeah.
something more interesting is that this area is 139.5. 139.5
Yeah.
and 4. You
Yeah.
get it? And then
Yeah.
price is rejecting 139. This is
Mm-hmm.
so I have to factor in also the institutional levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go down now to the 1 hour now to look for entries.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, EJ. EJ it's on 11. Go down to the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Now the 1 hour is now to get the entries.
Mm-hmm.
I see this zone that was worked on the previous day, but it was not. It was echo secure on Friday.
Yeah.
So what I will work on, I will work on the law of Friday. See, so
Yeah.
the law of Friday is that. Then I'll also take and see how many pips that range is. So that was 140. Go down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes now, I look for structure, the structure. So I look for, I see if prices is making lower, is making like Asian range breakout, and then you see. So
Yeah.
just like all this has to be aligned.
Yeah.
Now, I see this is the Asian high. This was the Asian high that I drew. The Asian high. This one, two, and then the low was this one, correct? India.
Yeah, true.
So what price was doing? Price was working with this one on the low. Now, I took two. I think I took two trades. I did not take one trade. But if I go down to the lower time frames, this is what was happening. Now I throw in the M1s for me to get
Yeah.
the M. I throw in the M1s. The M1s I usually use for the 5 minute time frame.
Yeah.
Now, most of the time I usually get in even before the 15-minute ECR. So with this, my first trade was this one. What is happening with this chart? Now this was my first trade. Because
Around there.
price, yeah,
So
because
it was breaking above.
there was this zone that price broke. You see, and then it came
Yeah.
to retest. So
Yeah.
I took this retest with the 10 pips. Was it 10? I don't think it was 10. It was around here. Yeah, 10. Yeah. It applied all the principles were okay. So it took me out of this.
Yeah.
Now, what I waited, there's something that is called order blocks. I don't know if you know about that.
I don't.
You don't know? Order blocks and plain road track. Now, when price did this, and then it broke the low, and then came back with this bullish candle, and then it almost engulfed. When I saw this one, it's called I think some guys call him the inside man. I think the inside man, something like that. It's called several times. And this candlestick pattern happened at the low. So I took the trade that around here.
What?
Yes. The reason is this inside, you see this inside candle. And then I think there's another block that is yes, you see, if you go to 15, let me mark it out so let me go to 15. Yesterday was second. If you go
Yeah.
down to 15 time frame, now I don't know how I'm going to explain this. You see this block. See this one. This one is this one is an order block. So this is where orders are being accumulated inside the institutional brokers. Now, this is the reason why you still look is getting even trades even with less than 1 pip. even keep it. Not less than 1 pip. I think he's sniping those
two,
trade like
2 to 3 pips. Yeah.
yes. You see, these are not a block.
Mm-hmm.
This one happened look at the office, so I did not
Mm-hmm.
take this one. And
Mm-hmm.
then the office rejection. So when I was just looking, I was in the office, I was seeing
Mm-hmm.
these first confirmation. So when I took this trade, price was in
Mm-hmm.
alignment with everything. I was expecting
Mm-hmm.
this. Then this, see this one,
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes time from price came back up to here. It got
Mm-hmm.
rejected.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then it closed in this particular zone.
Mm-hmm.
It closed in this particular area.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you're supposed to be very precise, very precise. So whenever wakati niliona hiyo, I just knew
Mm-hmm.
that high probability of price going down. Now I went down. Now
Mm-hmm.
you go down to 5 minutes. Okay, this is a bit complicated.
Yeah,
It is
I can
complicated.
see it.
It is something even myself I'm learning. It is not. You see, the same zone we saw
Mm-hmm.
in 15 is the same
Mm-hmm.
zone you're seeing. No, no.
Yeah.
When price
Yeah.
in a week in 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
this was what doing in 5 minutes. And then
Mm-hmm.
they I'm creating here. It is a new concept. I'm not learning it, but I'm still learning it myself. So you
Mm-hmm.
get here, and then
Mm-hmm.
your stop loss is below the previous candle.
Mm-hmm.
So you find your stop loss is around 5 or 3 pips.
Mm-hmm.
You get in, and then my first confirmation was to wait for ACR so that I can hold the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this happened, and then this one, Martin, you remember Martin?
Yeah.
Martin took the trade here.
Uh-huh.
This was the
With
entry.
with with this resistance.
Yes, you see the same zone that we saw earlier. I think
Yeah.
before I extended it. You see this
Yeah.
zone is the
Mm-hmm.
same height that was tested here.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a cross that was happening. So he took his trade here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I took around here. I suspect I took around here. Maybe I took at 50 pips because of
Yeah.
I think I took 50. I think I took 50. Yeah. This explains why now I follow the structure. You see,
Yeah, I can see it here.
yeah, it is the same high that I drew here, and then this was
Mm-hmm.
the high. Right, has
Mm-hmm.
broken, so there's a probability it can go down if I
Yeah.
got out of that particular zone. But
Okay.
if you followed ECR, you still have
Mm-hmm.
gotten that here. You
Yeah.
took all these, or maybe here before the ECR. But what you're saying is correct. Whenever there's a, there's a bearish momentum, expect a
Mm-hmm.
pullback. Now the
Yeah.
question is, where do
Mm-hmm.
you get pullback? Where is your entry now?
You
Now
see,
you're
that's why if I were to trade the same trade, I would have to wait for the ECR because if you open my trade, my GU yesterday,
yes,
I don't know whether you've opened. There's that link that I sent you.
yes, I'm opening it. Okay. Let me share this. Make it more.
Mm-hmm. I cannot see clearly. The London session entries, the title is hiding the chart.
Sorry?
Okay, over there. So if you look back, that is from Monday, we had a downtrend, which you can even see with that trend line. So
Yes, okay.
so hebu kam kabisa hadi hapa kwa hiyo ka test ya mwisho.
This one.
No, kabisa
This
come
one.
to hadi 4 almost malu kwa hii trade ya jana
Oh, jana. Oh, jana, yeah.
hapo rudi sasa
Yeah.
nyuma, unaona kuna hiyo test nyuma kidogo, kuna hiyo test ya hiyo hapo, yeah. You see, most of the people, they are like expecting this trade is going to go down when it reaches the same zone.
Yes.
Them that sasa hapo ndipo nachukua Brandon, them that trade lines they sell. But if you look at the 15 minutes, we already formed an ECR. Actually, the ECR was well formed, and above that zone there was some accumulation, and an entry would be okay.
Oh, actually, it is the same trade we are talking.
Yeah,
It is only that
yesterday you took it early.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one, if I would have come and ningenipata I was outside the office,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have taken it around here.
That
Because
retest.
yeah, because it's the low yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was working during agent session. And then guys came, tested it, and then there's something I don't know if you're aware that is called failure. Is it failure to return?
Failure to?
Failure to return, something like that. Brandon was teaching it some time back. This is I think he called it failure to return. I don't remember the exact name. I think it's an FTR, whereby price breaks, and then when price breaks, you see this one. So price usually retrace to the exact level. Yes. So most of the time, it is usually a quick scalp, like a 10 pip scalp. But then here it was broken. So if we are using our concept of breaking and testing, these are
Look at that zone. Look at that zone in 5 minutes chart. You see there was an accumulation. Like tendency to believe there might be to
a
give
sell.
people a chance to sell.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yes,
And at
true.
that point they were crushed.
It is called a trap. What is the name
Yeah.
just give?
Yeah, that trap.
Yeah, like it is a it is a trend line trap. You know, there's so many traps. There's a resistant trap. There's
Yeah.
a hot trap. There's a trend line trap. There's an even an upper cross trap. Yeah. So you have to figure out. But this one was a good trade. This one was perfect. This one was awesome.
Actually, the trend line, I'm observing this thing is playing out severally. I really want to see it clear. Then I'll
Okay.
begin trying it with a very low risk.
Oh. Okay. I'll be leaving.
Okay, I was actually to pause the video because I want to check something.
Sorry.
I was actually to pause the video. The last thing, look at today's GU. Sijui kama unaona my charts, my GU. One of the same. Would you open the same chart? I think it had captured the today's screenshot.
The one that you have sent.
Yeah. It took me out because of my entry, but actually it is going my way. And it is the same argument.
Oh, you took a buy?
Yeah. Together
Yeah.
with GJ. But GJ, I think it's awesome. Yeah, GJ is okay. Open the same chart on Geo.
This DJ is good. Okay.
From Monday and Tuesday, we had a kind of a downtrend. Actually, like from last week, we had a downtrend in Geo, isn't it? Yeah, it was trending downwards from last week. If you look at yesterday and today, it kind of give us a reversal and moving up. Look at that Kasmo channel kenye nimechora leo, hiyo inachukua Asia na jana. Unaona that one to me, yeah, it appeared more like an induction to sell, but in real sense it was to buy. And that's why I was so confident when it broke the upper side of Asian of today, it is going to move up because it already trapped sellers. People thought that it is selling. It is like making lower lows, but on a very small zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Although
was
I'm taken out by that trade because of my impatience.
you took it out of profit so.
Actually, ili hit stop loss. Na ika reverse, no? Inaita na ikaanza kumove up.
Okay, your entry was at where?
The first retest, was it the retest? You see, I think there was a news, isn't it? The first retest, I assumed the first sell candle. I even never waited because I've seen some other times you can wait and the market is going to move up, especially after news. Yeah.
Yes, true. I don't know if there were news today. These days
But
I don't.
I don't understand why it moved that sharply from 10:15.
Let's say there was some news. There were no news.
Ni wazingaombwe.
And the London session open volatility. And then they couldn't that using a company, but the London session open. Kevin, we'll catch up later. Let
Okay,
me head up
have a nice day.
heading out to something different. Then I'll come back later and then for the
Okay.
living.
Okay, nice time. Thank you.
This DJ trade is just playing in that zone. I don't know what's happening.
Let's observe it and see.
Let's wait and see. Maybe in New York session it will give us some money.
Yeah.
Okay. See you.
Okay. Bye.